It's like, do I think pastors are perfect? Absolutely not. But it's like I just always thought like the pastors were supposed to be like the highest quality people. I felt like they were like men that were handpicked by God to do or move better than everybody else. That's what I thought a pastor was. And it's like maybe I'm wrong for thinking that, but it's like it doesn't change. Like that's how I think or how I look at pastors, like them being like these respectable guys. I thought they were. At least I thought that's who they were. I thought a pastor was like a top tier man, like from a respectable, honorable standpoint. I looked at a pastor to be like a very important person in the world. And when I see pastors, all right, when I see pastors, um, like not checking their people, like when they people be moving like the evil people in this world move, it's like, well, why are you in favor of it? Because it benefit him somehow. Somehow that benefits him. And it's like I always like I'm real hard on pastors because I feel like you supposed to be the shining light or the example for people who are not of God or who um um what is the word? Um for people who don't have an example of what a man of God is supposed to be. I feel like pastors are supposed to be that guy. You know, cuz it's like essentially the only word you get, like the word as far as like hearing the word of God, it comes from a pastor. So it's like I'll be feeling like they supposed to be the the most well behaved person on this earth. And I understand a human, you know what I'm saying? I understand a human and humans make mistakes and people fall short and people make bad decisions and shit. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I still believe like a pastor should be like the most well behaved person on this planet. For real. Or one of them. And because it's like you went to school for theology, you went to school for all of these things, and God gave you a gift and a second chance at life based on what I see. So it's like I be holding pastors to a much higher standard just because they're supposed to be the example of what a man of God is, I feel like. So when I hear of pastors doing all of this dishonest homosexual shit, like all of these rumors about dishonest homosexual shit, it just be like, well, damn, like it's kind of tainted my view of what pastors are. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all of them, because I know every pastor ain't on that. But I'm just saying, like, I already got a bad taste in my mouth with pastors just based on me being a son of one and me not having a relationship with my own father because he chooses not to have a relationship with me. So I already got that working for me as far as why I don't really rock with pastors as it is. And then just to hear all these allegations and shit coming out, um, like conduct that these pastors be um, indulging in, it's disgusting. Because like I said, I hold them to a high standard. I hold them to a high standard. And that's just my expectation from a pastor because I feel like you supposed to be the guy. You supposed to be the guy that, well, I mean, I could be wrong for thinking like this, but I'm just saying they supposed to be the guy as far as I ain't no pastor, so I'm not the one who teach people the word of God and help people understand like the way to live and people who went to school to understand the Bible and all of that. So it's like I ain't saying that would give me a pass to move like the shit they be doing and shit. I'm just saying I didn't take I didn't take I didn't decide that I was gonna be the person to help you understand the way of God. Put it like that. Like they did. So it's like you signed up to be what you are, and then because you can convince a person that you not something, you abuse the power you given. And I don't rock with that. I don't rock with it. So it's like I'm not blaming no pastors for anything they've done, but I'm saying when shit come out, especially when it comes down to this homosexual stuff, like it's like, come on, bro. Like, what did you just become a pastor? It make me think a nigga just became a pastor so they could be on that shit and hide it. That's what it makes me think about, honestly. It make me think they did that shit just so they could hide it. Just so it would give them a free pass to really do their shit in people's faces. Because you got to think about it, like, pastors are powerful people. People trust pastors. Women trust pastors. Children trust pastors. So it's like, it make me think like they did that shit just for their own sexual desires when you hear about the allegations about the sexual conduct these pastors be having with males and shit. So it's like, so did you just get in position? Did you get in position to abuse the power God gave you? That's what it make me think when I hear about it, because it's like, if anybody could convince you they not something they are, it would be a pastor. So it's like I hold them to a high standard, and my upbringing and my own personal story is why I do. It's like to have a father as a pastor and I don't have a relationship with him, that already leave a bad taste in my mouth already. And then just to see, like coming up, just to see how niggas be doing, living these lavish lifestyles and shit, using people, all of that weird shit. Like, if churches got it together, we wouldn't need to fuck with nobody else but all the churches, literally, if it was about business and get money. If it was about running churches like a business, we literally wouldn't have to go outside of the church for nothing. But it's not about that. And that's the shit that irritates me, because if these dishonest homosexual black people actually got their mind right, man, we could accomplish so much. But it's like, it's all about that instead of getting money. And that's what irritates me, because it's way too much money to be getting for my shit to be getting slowed up because somebody mad about their sexuality choice. And I know about it. I said what I said. It's hustler shit.